Okay, good morning, guys. It's so nice to see you guys. I'm on my way where I go every morning. I am officially off vacation and I am back at work, and I am on my way there to do what I do, Believe it or not, I don't get off until this evening, which is okay because what I have been doing was doing my work and then going home and being in my garden and stuff like that. Even though my garden isn't finished, I still got plenty of zucchini. Believe it or not, from all the vegetables that I just grew in there, all the zucchini, I made some great zucchini bread. And I'm telling you, I wish I could eat it. But everybody that did eat it, they're giving me some praises on that zucchini bread. They say, oh, this tastes like banana bread. So I'm glad that it tastes like banana breads versus just tasting like a piece of zucchini that some people just don't like. I mean, I like it now. I like zucchini and squash mixed together with some onions in it and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, that is good. So I'm using my stuff that I grew in my garden. I did not go to the store to buy some zucchini. It just grew in my backyard and it's huge. I mean, I got a lot of big ones. Yesterday I gave a lot of it away because I still have so much in my freezer that it's that is really interesting to have it in my freezer and then try to cut the new ones, and I don't have any room. I probably need to buy me another freezer because I have so many eaters in my house that they like to eat and stuff like that. But I said, okay, I'm gonna wake up early in the morning. I had gotten up like probably about 5 o'clock. I want to say it was about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I started making the zucchini bread. And I'm telling you, it is a hit right now, guys. And I started this yesterday. And so then I called some people up and said, hey, you guys want some zucchini and some bread, some zucchini bread? One person answered me right away. Then some other people started answering. And then finally the last person answered yesterday. So I'm gonna actually take her some zucchini bread today. And so she'll get some zucchini and zucchini bread. And believe it or not, some squash also, because I have squash as well. And they're not little bitty ones that you buy at the store. These things are big. And the interesting thing is that I left what I told you guys before, that I had left it just an extra day or 2 extra days because they were small, and then I left them 2 extra days, and when I came back they were big. And so believe it or not, you can still eat them. What you have to do with them big ones, you have to take all the seeds out of the middle, because then other than that, you're eating a bunch of seeds. You don't want to eat the seeds. And those are the seeds that you can grow for next year when you want to do that. So I'm like, okay. So what I did was that big one. I mean, I had one that was like humongous. That's the one that I used. I cut it open. I pulled out all the seeds out of the inside, and I'm able to save them for next year. So I'll have those for next year. And then what I did, of course, I washed it. I washed it really good because you can get some dirt, something on it from out of the dirt. And so I cleaned it really well. And then I took it, once I cut it in half, I took all the seeds out. Then I started shredding it. And when I started shredding it, believe it or not, I thought that one was going to end up to be like two cups. It ended up being just one part of that, not half of it, like a fourth of it. That turned out to be 2 cups. And so that's all I needed was the 2 cups just to make, believe it or not, you can get 2 loaves of bread. I said loaves. 2 baked breads that you bake in the oven, in the bake pan, and all that kind of stuff. So I actually baked them, and I'm telling you, one of my children, well, matter of fact, I didn't even say anything to him. I didn't say, come down and have some of this bread that I made. I didn't say that. I just said to him, No, when he came down, he's like, "Oh, what are you cooking? Because it smells good." And then I said, "Oh, just try it. Just try it and see if you like it." He cut a slice, and he just ate it. And then I gave out slices, of course, to people who needed me to cut it. Gave out slices, and I'm telling you, I could not stop them from eating. They ate the whole thing in less than an hour. It was gone. And so today, I'm going to show you all my zucchini bread that I made, and that who I'm going to give one to today. I'm going to show you how it looks and everything like that, because it looks so good that I wish I can eat it, but I'm being like obedient. I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to eat stuff with all that sugar in it. I'm just going to eat plant-based food. Do I want me some meat? Yes. I want me a piece of a chicken wing or something with some mild sauce on it. That would be good. But I'm not going to do it. Plant-based it is. I'm going to make sure that I get my sugar level back in order. I'm going to continue to keep walking, and then I'm going to continue my garden, because I love my garden. I'm telling you, I'm just feeling real extra to be able to use what I have, what I bought. Because, I'm going to tell you, I actually gave some zucchini to one young lady who used to work with me somewhere else. And so she said, "Oh, I love some zucchini. Can you bring me some?" And then I said, "I don't know." Like that. And I say, "Okay, I'll bring you some." I said, "You're going to use it?" I say, "Now I'm going to tell you, this zucchini and this squash is huge." I say, all I did was leave it on an extra day, and it came out. I mean, I'm telling you guys, it's long and big. And so so what I'll do is I'll show you the zucchini, and I can't show you the biggest one because I gave that one to her. And so I gave her like maybe 3 big zucchinis and 3 or 4 big squashes. I mean, well, they both squash, but one is zucchini squash and the other one is the yellow squash. And so when I took it over there to her, she wasn't there, and I was like, "Oh man," I said, "This is bad," because I did tell her I was going to come about 5 o'clock in the evening, when in actuality I came about 3 something. And so she was like, and so I asked somebody, did they see her? And they said, "Oh, she could be on lunch or something like that, maybe a break or something like that." And then I said, "Oh yeah, she could be on lunch and she could be on a break." And so they said, "Well, why don't you ask somebody else if you can leave it over there, so then all she has to do is come see it, and then then she can pick it up." And I said, "Okay." Now I was a little bit worried about that, because in certain places that you go to and they got zucchini there, they'll think that you took it from them. But I said, nope, they can't think we took it from them, because it is huge. And nowhere here that you can find a zucchini, as big as the one that I have, because I'm telling you, you just won't find it, because mine actually grew. I didn't know pesticides was on it, anything like that. So when you eat it, you'll be okay with eating it, because that's just how it is. You're okay with eating it, because there's no pesticides on it to make you sick or anything like that. So we decided that we would go walk around and go buy something or what have you. And so I said, "Okay, well, let's just do that, and then we'll see if she comes back." And so she came back, and I said, "Did you get the zucchini and the squash?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "Girl, I put it in the bag." I could barely get it in the bag. And now mind you, it'll go into the bag, but it's not like you can handle the bag to take it out. You have to just carry the bag with it in there, because it's really big. And believe it or not, it is very tasty, because I made some nice zucchini bread with it, and it's fantastic. So today what I'm gonna do is gonna show you a lot of my zucchini, and then I'm gonna show you the zucchini bread. And because I made 2 more last night, I made 2 more loaves of bread. I say loaf, the baked bread last night, and that's for the people who are going to get it today, and they're looking forward to it. And I think the reason why they wanted it so much was because I had given it to somebody, to one of their friends, and then they realized, they were like, oh, you know what, I just said that, but that could not be the reason. They could have been in 2 different places, and one wanted it, you know, and so so I'll be able to share my whole zucchini bread, and then the person can really enjoy it. And I hope they like it, because my family likes it, and I can't believe it, but my husband ate 2 slices, and I was like surprised, and I was surprised because he never eats anything with sugar in it, never. If he eats some ice cream or something like that, it's usually at a party that we've been invited to. But I'm like, wow, he ate 2 of them. And he said to me last night, well, to all of us, he said, boy, did you see that switch over when I turned? He said, boy, I'm gonna tell you, your mom did real good. And I'm standing there, and he said, your mom did real good on this zucchini bread, I'm telling you. And then I said, oh, honey, you liked it? He was like, babe, I'm gonna tell you, this zucchini bread was the bomb. And he said the bomb. I was like shocked, because usually he'll say, oh man, this was very nice, I like it. But he said it was the bomb. And I'm saying, woo-hoo, I got the bomb going on. And so he said he's going to eat some more this morning. So that loaf is gone, but it's more loaves. And like I said, I made 2 more, so there's another one. And then the other one I'm going to give away to somebody that I really like. And I'm hoping that they're gonna have it for breakfast, you know, because it's zucchini bread, and it does have a little sugar in it. It doesn't have a lot of sugar, but it does have a little sugar. And so I wish that it was something that I could eat that didn't have any sugar. But I'm going all plant-based. I want to be well. I don't want to be sick. So you guys already know that I had a severe aneurysm that was in my head, and it burst, and the doctor had to fix me. And so y'all know, you see, I'm doing well. So I'm thanking God for that, because I'm telling you, I could have been like somebody else, and they would have been burying me, and my poor children would have been crying, my mama. And so I'm gonna stop talking about that, because y'all know I'll start talking about me having the aneurysm. And I'm thanking God that I'm okay, because you see, I'm in the car and I'm driving, and I'm having a good time driving. But I did want to tell you guys about my zucchini bread and all the zucchini that I have. I'm gonna see if I took pictures of all the zucchini. But if I did, what I'll do is I'll show the zucchini and the squash, because I mentioned just the zucchini, but I'll show the zucchini and the squash again, and the bread. So then that way you guys can see that I'm actually really excited about my garden and doing everything like that. But you know, it is coming to an end for the garden. It hasn't ended yet, because I'm telling you, I got some big watermelon out there. I showed you guys the watermelon, but the watermelon has gotten even bigger. And so I'm looking forward to that, because I'm looking forward to the watermelon coming off. I'm gonna let everybody come and pick up their own watermelon, like what I said. And something's going on with my throat. And then I'm telling you, then it's gonna be over for the garden until I pull out my greens. And I'm telling you, and it's almost August, and so I'm gonna be putting them greens in. Believe it or not, I'm gonna put the greens in pots and let them kind of grow up first, and then I'm gonna come take them out, and I'm gonna put them in a bigger spot. And that's going to be after the watermelon comes out, because once the watermelon comes out, then I'll use that same pot for the greens. And I'm praying that those greens are going to do well with no bugs eating them up, because you guys know how I feel about the bugs for your greens and stuff like that. Because when you do greens in the fall, you're better off with not a bunch of bugs eating it up. Because like I said, I told you guys that before, and it is so true. So try not to make your greens and stuff in the summertime, because them bugs just they eat them up like they're like it's their dinner and their food. Because I know I had some callaloo, I want to say, and I set the callaloo right there by my door, and them bugs came. I have more holes in there. But the good thing is they ate that and they didn't eat anything else. So that actually worked out for me, because I don't have to eat that. But and so when I came out there, I was like, oh my goodness, look at all these holes in the food. And they're greens. They're not just some like a carrot or anything like that. These are greens. And so yeah. And so then after this, I'm going to be doing, because you guys know I have carrots also, but you know they're under the ground, so I don't show them to you guys. But tomorrow I'm going to be pulling them out, and I'm going to be making carrot juice for a friend of mine who actually needs it. But this time I'm charging. I'm charging her for it, because usually I just tell her to go buy it and then go buy the carrots and that's it. But I got a bunch of carrots, so I'm going to use my carrots, and then I'll kind of charge her for it. But I'm gonna charge. You know, this time I'm gonna charge for that. But I'm not gonna charge for. I'm saying because I'm gonna juice it. I got a nice juicer. I'm gonna pull them up. I'm gonna wash them really good, and then I'm gonna juice them so she can get better. Because she always wants carrot juice. So she said, "Can you bring me some carrot juice?" And she said, "I'm not gonna tell anybody at work, but in order not to tell them, I gotta bring that to your house, or you gotta come to my house and get it. Because other than that, they want what you have." And believe it or not, you think that the carrot juice is gonna not be good, but carrot juice, believe it or not, it tastes pretty good. And so I'm like all excited about it. I'm like, wow, this is carrot juice. And so you think that it's gonna taste like something else. I don't even want to mention what it is, because I don't want them to think I'm trying to do a commercial for them or something. But it's something else that has all those mixed vegetables in there, and it is, ugh. I don't even know how people drink that. And that stuff been around ever since I was a little girl, and it probably was around before I was a little girl, because it is interesting. It's something, guys. I'm telling you. So anyway, guys, as you can see, my camera went over to the side. But that's okay, because I'm talking to you guys about my garden and all the stuff that I done made out of there. So when I make stuff, I always want to share it with everybody. You guys know how I like to share. So, well, I'm almost where I need to be. And so I'm going to tell you guys to have a wonderful day. May God continue to bless you and keep you, and you have fun today, and make your day be a blessing to you and your family. So you guys take care, and look out for my zucchini and squash and my zucchini bread. It is coming up next. You guys have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.